They did it while I was outside tending to my cows right out here. They had a baby. Ah, yes, I've been waiting for so long. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode on the survival world. Today we are back in the base as always, and today I've been waiting around for these two villagers to make a baby for ages. I've been farming the carrots for quite a while now. As you'll see if I come up here, I still don't have anything on this floor, but I plan to change it in this episode. You can see I've been harvesting these carrots right here and giving them to the villagers, and they finally made a baby. It took so much longer than I remember it taking. Anyway, I was trying to get mending on this guy, and I actually managed to get silk touch, and I accidentally hit him while he was in the bed, so that's why the prices are increased a little bit. But so basically I got a silk touch pickaxe right here, which is pretty good. So, and this guy is obviously to trade stone, so I've been mining a whole lot of stone with this silk touch pickaxe, and then trading it with the stonemason, and getting tons upon tons of things. So now pretty much what I'm trying to do is I went exploring and got a sweet berry bush right here, so I've been trying to grow that up and try and get a little bit of a few sweet berries, because there's actually, I believe it's the butcher on one of the final trades, on one of the final trade tiers rather, you can actually trade, the minimum is 10 sweet berries for an emerald. Getting him, killed by a zombie and then revived, that can be like one sweet berry bush per emerald, which is amazing, because if you don't know, sweet berry bushes are so easy to grow. They are unbelievably easy. You end up having so many of them, and they're really useless for anything else, so it's actually a really good thing that I can do that. So yeah, I'm just trying to grow a sweet berry bush right there, get a small farm of those going, and yeah, so that's pretty much where I'm at the moment, what I did off camera. Something I also want to do, also, if you've been wondering about these rails, I know you might have been wondering, it's pretty much just to stop the villagers from going into the portal, because if you don't know, mobs can't pathfind across rails, so that'll pretty much mean that the villagers won't actually pathfind into the nether portal, because I don't want my villagers ending up in the nether. So yeah. It also helps stop zombie pigmen from coming out of the portal, because as you know, I'm sure, zombie pigmen can spawn in a nether portal occasionally, so that having those rails there means they don't start wandering around the place and cause any sort of mischief. They are just stuck in that little portal area. Anyway, so here is the witch farm. I've been doing a lot of AFKing over this while I edited the past couple episodes, scheduled a couple to upload, as well as made some thumbnails. I've just been AFKing over this thing, and I did that for a good couple hours, and if we look in the chest, you can see, look at all those drops, guys. Look at all those drops. So we've got plenty of glowstone, plenty of redstone, and gunpowder. They're the three main things I want. Sugar, it's alright. I wonder if there's any villagers that want to trade sugar. That'll be useful. Anyway, we've also got some spider eyes and sticks and whatnot. So I guess we're not going to be we're not going to run out of sticks anytime soon. I might just take a few stacks of those to have around the base. And I'm actually going to grab 4 stacks of glowstone dust as well, and I may as well take all the redstone back as well. And pretty much, I'm just going to leave that there for now. But pretty much what I want that for is because, well, the project we're going to be doing for today, as I'm sure you could tell through the title and thumbnail, is we are going to be building a bit of a villager trading hall. So, yeah, I'm not, actually, I don't know, do I want to, I've got 2 projects that I want to do across 2 different episodes. I think I'm going to do the trading hall first, and then the zombification floor, because I kind of want to move, there's going to be 3 floors, right? So, here's my plan. Hold on, let me just, let me put some things away. I also added 2 more chests, one for books, even though I don't have any anymore, and one for drops. So that's mob drops as well as food. But anyway, if I head back up here, you will see that well, at the moment there's 2 floors, but I want to add an additional floor and move this carrot farm up by a floor, because basically how it's going to work is the top floor is going to be this carrot farm, which is actually going to be up here, and then there'll be, a room around this. But the top floor is going to be for the carrot farm, and then there's going to be 4 composters with 4 farmers. So they basically automatically farm the carrots, and then when they have enough to breed, they will obviously breed. And I'm going to have a small opening that's only 1 block high, so baby villagers will fall down there. And pretty much what that'll do is they'll go into a chamber here, and there'll be a zombie somewhere, and I can, choose when to move them over to a profession area, I guess, in this floor, and then, try and get the trade that I want. And then once I've done that, I can trade with them a bit so that they don't lose that trade, get them zombified, and then revive them. So that, yeah, it'll be different sections. So this and that wall maybe, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do it yet, but that'll come later. So pretty much, yeah. There's going to be a holding place, a zombification area, or a profession or trade area, I guess, and then a zombification area, and then a revival area, and then that's when they will go down onto this floor where there will be the villager trading hall. So I plan to have a few stalls along each of these, and pretty much, yeah, they'll have the workstations in front, beds behind, and you'll be able to trade with the villagers. And the trading station is what I'm going to do in this episode. But before I do that, I think I'm going to wait for these crops to grow completely. I'm going to harvest them all, and then I'm going to move the carrot farm to the top floor right here, and start building the room around that. So yeah, I'm going to do all that, and I'll be back with you once I've done that. Okay guys, so I decided to go AFK to get some breakfast, and instead of pausing like a normal person would, I pressed E. The problem with that is that my game is unpaused and I got killed by a zombie. Luckily, my items hadn't despawned, and I'm not sure if that's because the chunks unload when you die, or I was just extremely lucky and died just before I got back. But all my items were still there. So I'm incredibly lucky, and I have to be super duper careful to press escape instead of E. Alright guys, I present to you the villager warehouse. Here it is. Here's all 3 floors hollowed out. I didn't want to fill in that whole floor up the top because I'm going to have to put farmland there. And I just cleared the farmland out of this layer, and I think it looks really cool having all 3 of these floors here, and I'm almost considering having glass here, so you can see all the way from this bottom floor here, all the way to the top where the villagers are bred. Except, no, that wouldn't really work because we need farmland up there, right? So I guess we won't do that. Anyway, so now I'm going to go ahead and put in all the farmland up here, and then we got to try and transport some villagers up here. Now, how are we going to do that? Originally I would probably do it with boats, except we can't really do it with boats. But what I'm actually thinking I might do, it might take a little bit of effort to do it this way, but I think it will probably be worth it. But what I might try and do is get the villagers through the nether portal down the bottom there, and then move the nether portal up here, go through and then push them back through the nether portal. And then I can remove the nether portal up here, reactivate the nether portal down there, and, well, the villagers will be up here. So I think that's what I'm going to try and do. I think it'll be a lot easier than trying to, 1, 2, 3... I can't count while talking. Anyway, I think it'll be a lot easier than trying to get them up here in minecarts or something like that. So I think that's what I'm going to try and do, actually. I'm going to try and go ahead and get the villagers through the nether portal, remove the nether portal, put it up there, remove that nether portal, put it back down once the villagers are up there. So, yeah, you know what, I think I'm going to do that. So, I guess, well, I've got all of this in now. I still need to get the composters up here and whatnot, but I'm not going to worry about that too much just yet. You will notice that this building is getting progressively taller and taller. I don't have a water bucket. That could have ended badly. Anyway, so now I just need to remove this infinite water source, which isn't... It's interesting. It's a pretty cool infinite water source trick. Is it very practical? Yes and no. For temporary, probably not, because you still have to remove it, right? But for permanent, it's actually kind of cool. So I think I might chuck that in the base somewhere. Anyway. You can see I've been, harvesting these sweet berries. You can see they're multiplying very, very quickly. But anyway, so now, I guess it's time to try and get them in the nether. I'm going to block off most of the nether, make sure it is safe in there, and then I'm going to try and transfer them through. So let's block that off. I'm going to want to block all these off, just because, you know, baby villagers, they tend to fit through one block gaps. So I'm going to fill all of that in, and that should be totally villager safe. Let's just clear out this area here, just because. And you know what, let's just clear a bit of an area out around this as well, because that could end badly. Maybe they'll suffocate or something, I don't know. I doubt it, I'm just being a little bit overprotective. But anyway. So the villager is going to take half a heart of damage, but I don't think that's a huge deal. I can always heal him later if I need to. Okay, now I'm going to take my boat back because I want my boat. I've just realized I probably have boats. Where is he? Okay, he's over here. He's safe, he's safe. It's all good. I could probably just place these rails back, actually, if I'm going to transfer them using boats. So there we go. Let's get this. He's a butcher at the moment, but his profession can change because I haven't traded with him. Because if you don't know how villager trading works, pretty much you can change their profession whenever you like until you trade with them at least once. If you trade with them once, then their trade is locked, their profession is locked. Even if you remove the workstation, they stay in that profession. Okay. So now you can see both of these villages in here. Now, pretty much what I'm going to do is block off this nether portal so they can't come back through. And then, I guess it's time to move this nether portal. Alright. It shouldn't take too long because I've got efficiency. And I wonder, do I have any spare obsidian? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, I guess it's time to dismantle this whole portal then. I don't think I'm going to make you guys sit through there. I'll be back with you once I've got the portal reconstructed upstairs. Alright, I have reconstructed the portal upstairs, and now it's just time to try and get these guys through the new portal. This might be a little bit challenging. It always is a bit challenging trying to move villages away. Am I going to have to use the boat? Come on, guys, come on. You can do it, you can do it. There we go. So now, the villagers should stay in here. I'll place another one just up here. Not there. Up here, there we go. So now the villagers shouldn't be able to make their way out of here. So that's perfect. So now I just need to put some composters up here rather, and make them both farmers, and then I can, yeah, get them farming for me, which will be really, really awesome. And I'm not going to worry about having the drop shoot for the baby villagers just yet, because, well, pretty much, I want more villagers up here. I want 4 farmer villagers, so that's kind of double the breeding, if that makes any sense. Meaning that, you know, 2 can breed together to make one, and then the other 2 can breed together to make another one. So that's, I guess, double the breeding power. And plus, I mean, it's symmetrical, so, you know, it's just better in general. Anyway, so now I guess I'm just going to go ahead and craft up the composters right after heading off to bed, of course. But I've just realized I'm going to need some beds up there. I didn't even think about that, but I'm going to need some beds, otherwise they're not going to want to breed. Okay, well, anyway, let's grab, what stuff can we, it's made out of wood, right? And it's like fences or something? Let's look here, composter. Yeah, fences. So, I'm gonna just show craftable there, because that's just easier. I guess I'll just craft up that many, just like that, and then it's like that, right? Yep, and then I need 4, so I need to craft up 3, and I'm out of wood. Okay, that's great. Let's grab some more oak logs right here. Craft up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, just like that. And that should be enough to make just 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep, there we go. And there we go, 4 composters. Awesome. So now, these villagers should be able to become farmers when I put the composters up here. And basically, the way the composters are going to work up here is I'm going to put them down here just like that, and that guy's still a butcherer, which is kind of a little bit worrying, but then I'm going to put things like that. So there we go, we can see, and then I'll put stone brick and a torch there just to make sure everything is staying lit. But there we go. So I don't know why this guy's still a butcher. I might have to try and remove the smoker. Blast furnace cooker? No, smoker. I'm going to go ahead and remove the smoker, see if he's still a butcher. Hopefully he won't be. But it's kind of a it's a long pathway to get up to the top using this. Anyway, This looks really cool. I really like that. Anyway, so this guy's still a butcher. I guess it's just not that time of day. Anyway, now I'm just going to go ahead and turn all of this right here, all of this dirt, into farmland. Maybe, do these farmers have any carrots already? Probably not. I don't know if the parents give them carrots or not. I'm not entirely sure how that works. But anyway, now I'm going to, yeah, go ahead, turn this whole thing into farmland and put carrots there and see if they breed. Okay, there we go. So all the crops have been planted, and these guys should start farming them when they grow. I noticed that one of them placed down a couple before I got a chance to, and there's one missing. That's kind of annoying. Anyway, but yeah, so I gave the rest of the carrots to one of them. I don't know which one is which anymore, but I gave all of the carrots to one of them. And so now, yeah, hopefully after a while they will start breeding and we'll notice some babies spawning. But yeah, now what I want to do is I want to build the trading hall. So this hopefully shouldn't take too long. I've already got a design for it and everything. So now I'm just going to, yeah, I guess make it. So first of all, I'm going to need some dark oak logs, and the plan for it is pretty much I'm going to have dark oak log strips going up like this, because these are going to be all of the stalls. So it's going to go right the way across. These are going to be the backs to the stalls, so you'll be able to trade with them here. And that's pretty much how that is going to work here. I should definitely have enough dark oak for this. Yep, 100%. There we go. So now I kind of need to fill in this floor with stone brick. I'm going to do that real quick. Something I thought I'd really quickly mention is that to mine stone, I've basically been coming down here, and where my strip mines are, basically just going across, so it'll be from here. Yeah, so basically what I'm doing is just going up the strip mine, mining across, and then just digging these sections out. And that's pretty much how I've been digging up a lot of my stone, because although I could do strip mines, I don't really need the diamonds right now, and I don't think I'm going to need the diamonds for quite a while. Unless I die or something, then that would then maybe I will need the diamonds, but for now, this is pretty much just how I've been getting my stone, by just digging this out just like so. So, yeah, just in case you're wondering, this is pretty much how I've been getting all my stone. I mine out one of these strips, and that should give me a fair amount of stone. So let's just finish digging this out real quick, and we'll see how much stone we get. I think it's close to 2 stacks. It varies a little bit, yeah, almost 2 stacks. You'll notice some of these tunnels are longer than others. That's because I just made sure that there wouldn't be any level 7s, except there are here. That's because it's in between the strips. But pretty much, yeah, so I just go out until, you know, there would be the correct light level to place these things, and then I would stop when it gets to 2 torches. And that would vary a little bit because, you know, it starts at different points in the tunnel. So this one, it's close to the torch, so I place one further away. This one is slightly further away, so I place it closer to here. Same goes for this one, but even closer. And so yeah, that's why we get the varied tunnel sizes. But I think it looks kind of cool having all of these different, you know, variations in the mine here. I think that just looks really, really cool. But anyway, so yeah. Anyway, I'm going to come back to you once I've got that roof filled in. Alright, so now in order to build the rest of these, I'm going to use yellow beds as well because I simply don't have the wool to make them all white. But anyway, so now I'm going to place down the rest of, well, some of these beds right here. And then pretty much, why don't I put 3 in my hotbar at a time? I should have the perfect amount of beds. There we go. Okay, so most of them are yellow, but anyway, so that's the foundations there. And then pretty much I'm probably going to end up turning all of that. And I don't actually need any torches. The reason being is, well, maybe in those little gaps there. I might have to worry about that a little bit. But anyway, then the wood is just going to come along here, just like so. Just like this. And then, yeah, so these are going to be the individual holding cells, I guess, for the villagers. Sounds a little bit cruel, but you know. And then it's going to have some logs at the front just to make it look nice and clean. And then I'm going to put some glowstone along the top just because we have so much of it. Because of that witch farm, we've got so much glowstone, so I may as well do it. And then I'm going to put trapdoors here, and basically that allows us to go through, but the villagers can't. And we can also block it off, because basically what's going to happen is we're going to have the trading station right there, and then so we'll be able to that was dumb of me. Anyway, we'll be able to trade with the villagers right here. And then, but if we have a baby in there, then obviously they can just jump through and go out. So if we just close the trapdoor there, then the baby can't get out. That is really annoying. Anyway, so that's pretty much how that's going to go. Now it's just time to do the same thing on the other side. Let me just remove these torches here real quick. And then I'll just place all of this wood in just like so. And then, yeah, this is going to have 14 different holding cells, which is, I think that's decent for fairly early game. Again, this isn't going to be my final base by any stretch of the imagination. This is just kind of early game type stuff. And, yes, that's pretty much how this is going to go. So then, just some more glowstone in just like that. And then the trapdoors. And then now that is the villager trading center done. That was really, really fast. Yeah, now we just need to put in, the workstations here, which I think I'm going to do as I fill up the villages. But now let's have a check on our little farmer friends up here. Doesn't look like any of the carrots have grown. But yeah, anyway. So now that's the full villager trading center done. What was that? Anyway, that's the full villager trading center done. Now I pretty much just need to get the villagers up there. And I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that. I don't think they can pathfind through ladders, so it might even just be worthwhile digging this out and having a staircase going up. Yeah, you know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. Have a staircase here so that they can pathfind up there, and then put their workstations up there so they're actually going to want to go up there. So let's grab this guy's workstation right here. Let's take it away from him. Yeah, that's right. It's mine now. And we'll move him up here. We will want to get him zombified, but yeah, I've just realized we will actually want to get him zombified, but that's not too big of a deal for now because we can kind of just move him out when we want to. Anyway, these guys need to be, I think the range is 30 blocks. They need to be within 30 blocks to actually see the workstation and pathfind to it. So I'm going to just move this guy in the general direction. There should still be, is it still working time? Yeah, it's definitely still working time, so this guy should want to pathfind to his workstation, which is just up here. Maybe if I move it closer, I don't know if they have to have a direct line of sight or not. Maybe they do. Yeah, it looks like they have to have a direct line of sight. So let's just move him up here, just like so. And then let's put it over here, and hopefully he'll see that and want to go over there. Yep, okay. And then, no, don't go down there. Let's block this off temporarily, just so the guy can come over to his workstation, and then we'll destroy it, push him in. Come on, push him in. Go in. Come on. Push him in. Why doesn't he? Oh, trapdoor. Forgot about that. Forgot that there was a trapdoor there. Okay, now he should want to go in. Let's place the lectern there and place the trapdoor. And there we go. We have our Silk Touch villager hidden away in here. Awesome. So now no matter where, we should be able to just crouch under here and right click him even if he's right at the back. Okay, perfect. So now I can put a sign on there saying Silk Touch for our, well, Silk Touch villager of course. And now, do I want to get the stonemason up there? I'm not entirely sure. You know what, I may as well. So let's take the stone cutter. I'm going to have to get another stone cutter, I think. But anyway, let's move it up here and push him over toward the staircase, so he's going to actually want to go up there. And then we can, well, get him to look at the stone cutter. And I think getting this guy zombified will be pretty good as well. Because, you know, it'll be like, get down to about a one stone for an emerald trade. Or something of, you know, that similar type thing. And so, but yeah, that'll be really profitable if we end up getting him to that kind of a trade. Anyway, now we have the stonemason up here. So we got Silk Touch, which you can see we can reach if we just crouch under here. We've also got the stonemason right here, who is going to trade us, well, stone. So yeah, now I'm just going to put some signs there, and then I think I will end off the episode. So let's just grab, yeah, let's go spruce signs. May as well. Alright, so let's place some signs here. We've got silk, touch, nope, touch, right here, and we got stone. If I can spell, that would be great. Okay, so there we go. Now we've got the signs in here that say what they are, and we can also trade with them. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So now I'm just going to remove this staircase, place these blocks back just like so. I don't think I ever had a door here, so that's fine. I might actually want to put a door there, because if a baby zombie manages to get in there, he will kill our villagers, which is not... we do not want that at all. So let's just quickly grab a door. I've got some spares on me. Let's put the door up here, and boom, there we go. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this little episode of... this episode on the survival world. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, whatever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.